again, and when it doesn't autofocus, like I wish I could, maybe I can turn autofocus off. Well, yeah, the thing about the arty one is that you could argue that that I was mid spin or mid turn. Yeah, I know, Dark Potato, I know. I don't know. It's got me a little salty right now, but then again, you know, this is how the game works. I know what I know what I get into when I fucking play this game, but arty RNG is so fucking sad. What makes me mad is like I ran this run, this PB actually it's not very good, and I missed a bunch of like easy skips and stuff like that in it, and so I spent a ton of time working on the skips, making sure that I could do them like really smooth without any sort of like transitional problems. And I did. I hit them all perfectly, and then I died to just shit boss RNG. Anyway, I mean, the thing is like, it's a part of this game. Sometimes this game just doesn't listen to input, and the thing that's weird is like, you can't, like, it's not the controller, it's not anything like that. I can't blame anything but like really the game. I don't know why. I wish I understood more about it, like why it happens, and then maybe I could avoid it. But based on what I know, like, it just happens sometimes, and there seems to be like key attacks that happen that I don't know. I've tried to explain what my theory was about it before, but it seems like the game tries to deal damage before, like, okay, so the animation of the attack doesn't actually line up to the damage when the damage is dealt, and so sometimes the damage is applied before you can actually press B. Like, so it would look like you're pressing B to dodge the attack, but really the attack is already being applied. Wow, this is good. Does that make sense? Because if you've noticed anything about this game, like, if animations get canceled, like, the things still happen. It's like one of those things where, like, the way that everything works in this game is they try to align the animations of everything based on a playback speed. And I have the feeling that certain bosses have attacks that aren't synced very well to their damage. So the animation does one thing, and then the damage is actually applied well before. Or not damage, but like the attack action is applied logically well before you see it. But you have to be thinking, well, that's not fucking fair, and that's exactly my point, I guess. Is that if you're intuitively dodging something, you should be, like, there's no way it should deal damage before it actually visually displays. It's not exactly like, oh my god, but it feels bad. Like, what it would feel like is like the same thing as like when you fuck up in a Souls game, which everyone has, where you dodge a little bit too late. Like, everyone knows the panic rolling, but I'm talking about like when you actually know a boss pretty well, and you roll a little bit late on an attack, and you're just trying to get really good timing on the attack, and you dodge a little bit too late and you die. That's what it feels like, except for it feels like you're actually dodging on time, which is pretty feels bad, man. Now the thing with the arty fight though is that particular clip I'm doing a standing 360, which is like it's basically something that we use to ramp up running without actually moving anywhere. And it's actually I use it for timing of a lot of things, like to like basically it's kind of like a mental clock, somewhat. Like it just use it to if something's happening and I need to like be running when it ends, then I can just run in circles. But there was an issue basically with PvP where people were like spamming roll. Oh wow, I'm dead. We're spamming roll and turning like that, and it was totally fucking up multiplayer. And so they made it so that's a lot harder to do. I'll see if I can show you what I mean. But like, so if you're spinning like this and you roll, sometimes like, okay, yeah, so I'm gonna hit B. Okay, so it rolls sometimes. Now I'm gonna hit B. So I hit B right there and nothing happens. So if you're watching that clip and you watch, like, I do something like this before already, but like most of the time, like I just do a spin like this and roll to the side, so it's not a big deal. So like, but if you time this while your angular momentum is something, sometimes you just don't roll. And so a lot of people, when I showed them that clip, they were like, I don't know, man, it looks like that bug they fixed. And I can't dispute it, except for I knew that I basically used that kind of like spin pattern multiple times before with RD, and it wasn't a problem, and then suddenly like I didn't do a roll. But it's happened to me in other cases where I'm just literally standing there trying to roll, like what happened in the run a bit ago. But I don't have a controller viewer or whatever to prove it, so. Sometimes the controller viewer can cause some weird things to happen. Sometimes it works flawlessly. Other times it seems to mess up some things. I don't know if it's like a memory leak or something, but if it's like, sometimes it feels like the longer you run it, the more likely it is to mess up whatever your game you're playing. I don't know. That might just be a confirmation bias fallacy. I've talked to a lot of people who said that they never had a problem with it, and then randomly I'll see them not using it again. And so I assume that because they finally ran into a problem. Excuse me. Anyway, for any of the new folks who stepped in, hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you had a good New Year's. 2018, bitches. We're still alive. Human beings are still here. Hooray. For now. Good work, everyone. I'm thinking maybe I should use my my meme 10 catalyst route. Let's see what happens. I don't know if you guys, so this route that I use, basically it involves me getting 900 involves me getting 99 soul spears. Hold on. Oh, No, because I think... So I'm pretty sure that's unfortunately part of the save file. But what I do is I put a second character in there as like a placeholder, and I always just delete the first character. But no, it's really annoying, man. Like they just like Dark Souls 1 just shorted the users in so many UI places. Like the global fucking inventory, like the inventory. Oh my god, that's for whatever reason. Dark Souls again. Oh, I got him. That was so fucking lucky. For whatever reason, it didn't throw the firebomb. I think I have a malfunctioning game. But yeah, so that's what I do. I just put my, I just have a second, I just have a placeholder character second, and then I just always delete the first one. And that way when I come back, I'm always picking the guy. I can just spam A. I'm not have to worry about picking different characters. But no, you can't move them. It's like I agree with you though. It would be so much nicer if you could. But what I would suggest, like if you wanna just like if you want like some free up your save files, you should get like the save manager from speedsouls.com or whatever, and it'll let you manage your save files. And by save files, I mean it'll let you manage your one save file, but you can create a bunch of them, and it's just like a replacement thing. And basically just back up your save file. But you get... I'm trying to think. I think you can only do that. I'm trying to think how that works. I don't know. If you're used to playing online mode, I think everything is done like in the cloud or whatever, but if you go in offline mode, then then I think it'll copy your save file like locally. Yeah, so live split we use in-game time. So there's actually a plugin for live split. When you pick Dark Souls as the game, it will ask you whether you want to enable the plugin for it or not. You should do that, and you should set the comparison to game time, because the way it works is it actually attaches itself to the in-game timer for Dark Souls. And then yeah, I use global hotkeys. Like basically, you can do whatever you want to, but like my split is my num key 1. My clear is num key 3. Like my undo is num key 4. But Dark Souls 1 doesn't have an auto splitter, so you have to actually do the splits yourself, and it's best just to come up with a pretty consistent place to hit the key. Because really, the splits only matter for two purposes basically. One, so you can track your own times and goals and stuff. And actually, since they introduced the new in-game split timing, you can split right as the game enters the credits, versus we used to have to take the timing after you spawned in NG Plus and then quit out. So you save like I guess compared to the old timing method, you save like 3 seconds or so. But if you run like on a console or anything like that, you cannot use that that same split timing because there's nothing that attaches itself to the game. So the way you would display your official in-game time on a console would be to show the save file at the end of the run on screen, because it'll show you the time. I knew that was a lot of stuff that I just kind of spouted off. Sorry if that's more confusing. Like live split's a pretty decent. The thing I like about live split a lot is that it's open source and it was really well written. The guys who wrote it do a really good job. It's like very modular. It's really easy to. I had written a few little plugins for it. It's very easy to just write code for. Yeah, no, I hear that. So like, get on speedsouls.com and then go look at the tools section or something. I can't remember exactly where it is. But there's a save organizer, and you have to set up a profile. So most of the time when you go to offline mode, it will save your games in your user documents and then like NBGI or something like that. NB something. Anyway, so when you set up, why the fuck? I just completely whiffed him. So when you set up the save organizer, you need to point to that save directory or whatever, and that'll be your profile. But the point, basically what ends up happening is that you can only have like a save file in Dark Souls 1 is represented by all the saves in that list. And so what the save manager allows you to do is like back up like complete save games. Like if you have 6 characters, like the save manager would back up all 6 characters. Yeah, and you just have to be careful about like just keep whatever you want to continue to have, just keep backed up, because like I'm not really sure how it synchronizes between online and offline mode. Basically, I just know that if I have a bunch of save files that I want to maintain, I would just have a backup of it saved somewhere important, and if I ever needed to recall it, I could. Otherwise it's just pretty, you can just like, you don't worry about it as much. Like I don't have any save files really. There were a couple of runs that I did, like I did a hilt run, and I have a couple of those save files there from that hilt run saved up, but that was like the only shit that I ever saved. Such a stupid run too. Fucking 20-minute fights. Yeah, English only bone and Kraus. You fucking mods. Get this German wait, you are a mod. What's up, man? How are you, dude? Did you just, like, he literally just shows up here like he hadn't been lurking and starts calling out lurkers. Sometimes I hate you. Montag, don't tag. Oh my god. I'm dying. Gasping for air. Franker B. This is really bad RTSR time. I don't know why. I don't know why my splits have been so slow lately. It's just, it's really kind of disheartening. My gargoyle fights have been absolute trash.
Come on, kill me, I'm here. Come on, do it now, kill me.
Also, I swear the lighting. Whatever, man. I don't know what my problem is with this. I guess I actually really do need to practice this particular part because I've just been losing crazy amounts of time to this. In German? In Deutschland? In Deutsch? In German? Cool. Let me see, Alles Gute und frohes News. Wünsche ich like fuck. What are these dots above the U? What does that mean? What do I do with that? The Deutsch? Like, ooh? Dude, I'm without a doubt I'm failing hard on that pronunciation, but I mean, I have no problem like admitting my shortcomings in language. It's just like, I think maybe if I put a lot of effort into it, like the biggest problem here, the biggest problem with language, in my opinion, for me, is that I would never be in a situation, well, I won't say never, but I'm not currently in a situation where I'm able to like practice it. And so like it's really hard to it's really like it would be really hard for me to actually say, yeah, I speak it all the time. Like I cannot picture me like getting on and be like, we're gonna do a German stream today. Yeah, so Shadow, it's called the Sin's Gate Skip, and you do something called you basically invoke a death cam, which prevents assets from loading. And Sin's Gate, the gate that actually, the physical object that actually keeps you out of Sin's Fortress, is actually not loaded, and so you run to it and you can just run right through and then quit out. And so how does he stay fluent in those languages? Like, does he speak them every day? Like, that's the only thing that feels like it would be not possible. Like, if unless he's like, you know, unless he's like a translator or something for a living, then it's hard to be. To me, language is like anything else. Like, you have to practice it, and if you don't, then you're not going to be that great at it. But that's just me, maybe. Finish. Finish him. He's a finish anus. Finish the anus. Anus the finish. I would say that I'm pretty far rooted in Scotland and Ireland. Nice, I'm still alive, by the way. Always joke about it, but yeah, like pretty much every white person in America is Scots-Irish. We were all persecuted by you motherfuckers. We were seeking religious freedom and Trump. By the way, this split, Jesus, speed run. You were wondering, this is a speed run. It's so slow. Yes, indeed. I think I'm gonna have to cut this this beard. Well, not the beard, but I think I'm gonna have to trim my mustache. It's so fucking miserable lately. It's like in my mouth all the time. I was gonna like... The thing though that sucks about trimming the mustache part of it is that like every now and then, like I was thinking about, yeah, controller. Yeah, Xbox One. Yeah, I think when Dist runs this game, I'm pretty sure Dist prefers a DualShock. He's the only one I know off the top of my head who is like a really good speedrunner who uses DualShock. Not that it's not okay to use DualShock, it just is. I don't know why it's less common. Because I know a lot of people who would say they prefer the DualShock over the Xbox controller. I'm not one of those people, but I know a lot of people who do, so it seems... I would say this, that, like, personally... Oh my god, this could be bad. Personally, I like being able to climb ladders and, like, change inventory, and I'm not quite sure how I would do that with the DualShock. Given that the D-pad and the joystick are switched. That's also very true, but there is a... For baby hands, yeah. Yeah, you know, it took me a while to get used to it, but I liked the 360 controller forever, and I used the 360 controller forever, and then for whatever reason, when I started using the Xbox One controller, I just got used to it. I honestly think that long term, I think that I preferred... Whoops. I think that I prefer the Xbox or the Xbox 360 controller. But I've gotten really, really used to the Xbox One controller, and I just don't feel like starting all over. Like trying to like even just getting a new controller, like which I did like 6 months ago, like totally fucked up a lot of my This could be bad, by the way. Nice. I mean, I'm not gonna lose a ton of time, but it's called Move Swap. Basically, it uses the same amount of stamina as two Dragon Tooth R1s. It uses the same amount of stamina, but it just allows you to deal bursts of damage, which is really good for speedrunning. Clearly. it's yeah. The damage is insane, but it's basically the same damage as a normal Dragon Tooth, but but I do 2 hits, and so yeah, I mean the dangerous game is you're one shot and you don't have any you're one shot and you're almost always out of stamina. So the blossoms that I help, the blossoms, by the way, are pretty much a peach. Like it's a safety strat, and it actually wastes a lot of time. It's just I tried to actually come up with some really good methods of including them in a lot of places that would possibly speed up the time with this route, but it's not really necessary. So I'm basically, I would be like 15 seconds ahead right now if I hadn't have picked up the Dragon Tooth. I mean, picked up the blossoms. It costs like 40 seconds, I think. Yeah, move swap is pretty annoying to learn, and even once you learn it, and even once you could say like for certain that you mastered it, like if you watch me do it, I'm sure that you would probably say, yeah, you get it pretty consistently, but like I would say that I've got it about as good as I would need to do it, like to know it in order to do a run. But every now and then, like, I'll just start missing it, and there's no explanation. I just can't fucking do it. Yeah, so the fall that was fall control, and it's using a new glitch we found, which uses a plunge attack. You use a plunge attack in fall control, and you can like. It's so broken. You can like survive all sorts of shit that you shouldn't even survive with fall control. Oh, look, Nightbot. Did you get him in here? How'd you do that, dude? Thank you, by the way. Or did I have that hooked up somehow and didn't know it? Yeah, she's 10 out of 10 would do. What's also nice about killing Quelaag after Lord Vessel is that you don't have to worry about Oh, you added it. Nice. Okay. I thought that was the Speed Soul. There's a Speed Souls bot. Nicely done though. Thank you, sir, for doing that. Now we shall go do these crazy dupe. I'm also going to do something right here called quantity duping. And it's basically going to be me duping Quelaag's soul and the Iron Golem soul 999 times. Let me see what's up with... Okay, good. He's awake. So now I have like a bazillion souls. And I'll use that to like get super beefy. I forgot to split Quelaag. Doesn't matter. I'll skip it. Thank you. Yeah, that Speed Soul bot. I haven't seen him around in a while. And then from here, I gotta grab Homing's Soul Mass, and then I can do...
Heading out. I too will leave soon.
Nice, dude. No, it's just so helpful to have that. Whatever, Andre. What the fuck, man? Dude, Humming Soul Mass is such a stupid fucking spell. Why doesn't it ever work? Doesn't ever work. From adding these commands, I need a break. Here, man, take a break. Take a break, dude. You've been working hard, man. I wish I hadn't fucked up. I wish I had actually gotten the Quelaag soul or Quelaag split, because I have no idea how I'm pacing right now. I think I'm actually pacing pretty good. You can look up where Kappa came from. It's a pretty interesting story. Actually, that was the stupid. I shouldn't have done that. Something is fucked with my inventory. Oh, I know what it is. I forgot to drop this. God damn it. This is one of those amazing fucking things that that I hate about Dark Souls, but the fucking inventory is just so broken. It's so broken that normally whenever you select something to equip, like, so what I did was I selected the Dragon Tooth, and then I quickly unequipped it. But what'll happen is if I go back to that spot and I select it, oh my god. Okay. I'm basically straight up lying now. I don't know why the fuck it's so broken, but basically I'm trying to get RTSR, and if I don't have the right amount of weight, then it's a meme. Oh, well, this could have been a good run. That was my fault right there. The first problem wasn't my fault. It was the fucking games being stupid. So anyway, for whatever reason, if you have some weird amount of inventory items in your fucking, in the weapon slot, like, it just totally breaks everything. Like, the whole selection scheme is completely fucked. And so that's why, like, dropping things is, like, really important in this route. Like, it's not like some OCD fucking thing. It's like when you actually need the inventory in Dark Souls to work. Oh my god, please. When you need it to work appropriately, the reason why I died last time is because I moved. You can't move when you do this. That was a terrible Hydra fight too, by the way. Yeah, you guys can see. I'm gonna stay with it. Unless something else terrible happens, because I can still get a ton of time back after Calamite, I think. Calamite and Beta Chaos, I think. But I mean, that's basically rip. I mean, like, there's just no buffer anymore, so. But this is gonna take about another minute. 55 seconds or something. And my pathing here is not amazing. Depends on how you look at it. So I would say it's good, but sorcery is tricky because sorcery, like, oh my god, yeah, there it is. The sign's in the water. Sorcery is tricky because like you can't cast, like you can't cancel a cast. So like, especially in boss fights, it's really tricky because like you can just put yourself up for instant death. I mean, so Darkbead, the spell that you get in the DLC, that you'll see I get it and then start immediately one-shotting bosses. Yeah, I mean, that's OP, but it's also in-game content. Like, it's in the game. I don't know. I mean, in short, yes, it is, but really what's OP is, like, the magic buffs. There's two, basically I'm gonna have two buffs that both add 20% damage increase, and then I'm gonna have RTSR, which is like anywhere from a 50 to like a 300% damage increase. It basically raises your attack rating by 50, I think, or 50%. I can't remember exactly which one. Yeah, but plus 1.21 is not, I mean, it sounds really bad, but like there's, like I lost like 6 minutes in my PvE, so. Like all it takes is a couple good fucking. All it takes is a couple good times and I'm right back in it. But yeah, it's gonna be slow for a while. That was a good Sif. I got good counter damage on that second hit, and I think I hit all my homing soul arrows. Two goals back to back, bro. Let's see, attune. Let's go for 3 golds.
Come on, kill me, I'm here.
I mean, I'm not making up much ground. These are kind of innocent golds, like. But yeah, I mean, in short, sorcery combined with the buffs and RTSR is super OP. You guys should know though, gold splits, like, I don't have many attempts in this run, so, this particular route, so that's why it's very possible for me to gold split things. So I'm wondering if I should go for the 10. I was gonna go for the 10 catalyst and crystal soul spear, but since I'm already a minute and 20 behind, I think I'm gonna opt out because it wastes like another minute and 20 seconds, but it just fucking blows up the bosses. Like the 10 crystal catalyst or whatever does like fucking 350 Mage adjusts at 99 int. And basically does like double the damage. Why did that happen? That was scary, man. Probably shouldn't be alive. TBH. But you know how great Dark Souls targeting is. It decided it was gonna target the dude below instead of the guy right in front of me. Anyway, I'm gonna lose a ton of time there, so it's definitely not gonna be. Yeah, I probably had like 8 HP left, but it was really fucking close. But anyway, so like the 10 crystal catalyst basically cuts your spell cast in half. But it does a shit ton more damage. It basically does double damage, and you would get crystal soul spear, which does more damage than soul spear. And it just like, you 4-shot Manus with it. Hey Nemo, thanks for the host, bro. Appreciate it. I don't know why the physics right there are so fucking weird. Hate it. Hate that damn roll. I always feel like I'm not gonna roll far enough or I'm gonna fucking fall. I hate it how it's crazy. As long as I play this game, I still get freaked out by that shit. Hey man, thanks for the follow, dude. Hope you're doing alright. Oh, I was behind a second. I didn't even pick it up, look. I think I was coming too close to the, to my fall control limit there. That's gonna waste a little bit of time, but it'll be fine. Don't move, Bolt. So the two bonuses that I was talking about, basically this is the one that I'm wearing the Bellowing Dragon Crest ring right now, and then I just picked up the Dust Crown. And the Dust Crown basically gives you, like, it's a it's supposedly a risk reward sort of item, because I think it makes you like 30% more. Like, you take 30% more damage from magic. Okay. Well. Why targeting? Anyway, that was a good roll. Fuck it, that's terrible RNG, by the way. You couldn't tell. Only lost 12 seconds. Alright, here's this fun skip coming up. And let's hopefully have a better Artorias than we did last time. 'Cause that shit was bullshit. Bullshit. No, we found it in this game, and it was found like exactly like last week, I think, or like a week and a half ago. Oh god. Good. Homing Soul Mass doesn't do shit. Doesn't home at all. There was. I mean, number one, whenever you find like a new skip, basically there was a huge surge of new world records. Any percent record was almost cut in, like almost like lost like a minute. And the all bosses record lost like another 30 seconds or something. But just finding the issue doesn't always necessarily mean there's going to be an influx in records. Like sometimes the issue just makes it obvious. Like just that there are that like just makes it obvious that there might be places where the bug could be exploited to potentially save a lot of time. The other thing is when new glitchers are found, a lot of them like require routing that around them. Like not all the time. Sometimes they can just plug nicely into a new route or into an existing route, but sometimes like if it's a big enough glitch, you would have to route around it separately. That wasn't a very good arty fight. Sadly, I wish he hadn't have. He ate my my opening. Well, I didn't run far enough forward on the opening soul spear. Here's the thing, like I said, like I will be plus through Calamite, but if I actually get a good Calamite time, then I should be back in this PB wise. Right, 10 seconds on Royal Wood Skip, and I would assume like 3 seconds or so on like all the various fall control. But I don't even know if like Kamul used any of the various fall control things. God, I hate fucking trying to use Estus after casting. It's so annoying. I hope. Like, I mean, like if you just count the time that it saves from the quit out, like 3 seconds, 4 seconds, maybe 4 seconds, something like that. Why am I fucking lagging so much? Jesus Christ. I'm like dropping frames like a motherfucker. This should be interesting. Dude, why am I fucking lagging so hard? New computer, 12 cores. Badass video card, still can't handle the abyss. No, that's not what I want to do. Fucking abyss still lagging balls. Not really sure what's causing the lag, but I think there's something going on my machine. It doesn't do it. It didn't do it to my old machine, and it was a much less comparable machine. All right, we're getting back in it, boys. No, it wasn't. It was my frame rate. Yeah, game was lagging. Probably Windows updates. I wouldn't be surprised. Stupid fucking Windows updates. I'm not sure where I lost that time right there, to be honest. I'm not sure where the Manus time came from. I must have fucked up something or died somewhere. It doesn't matter, Bo. Like, I mean, I've heard of people doing shit like putting OBS on like the last. Hello. God, fucking. No, just put OBS on like the last like 10 chords. And leave the other ones to OBS. I mean to Dark Souls. Leave like the first 3 to Dark Souls or something. Yeah, I mean the thing is like Dark Souls just isn't a very concurrent game, so it doesn't really matter. There's not there's no way the Windows scheduler is having problems figuring out where to allocate resources. It's definitely something that's sudden because the scheduler probably just doesn't know quite what to do with it. But priority-wise, I don't think it's a question. Basically, the 2 things requiring the most resources normally get the priority.
Come on, kill me, I'm here. Come on.
Hidden body, by the way. What the fuck? This is a good fight. We'll be well ahead here. Thanks for the follow, man. Are you kidding me? What RNG is this? Oh my god, that is by far the best fucking Calamite RNG I've ever gotten in my whole fucking life. Holy shit. Alright, let's go. Let's fucking go. I've never seen, that is the most, I got so greedy there too. I got so fucking greedy. Like, I got so greedy and Calamite just said, yeah, sure, why not? Like, go ahead. Kalami just said, here, take this easy attack again. That was fucking awesome, man. Oh my god. I'm dead, by the way. No! I can't believe I haven't failed seal skip in like fucking 5 years. I really, in like the last 500 runs, I don't think I've failed that. That's so fucking sad. Oh my god. That just feels bad, man. And the other thing is that the elevator isn't up. Oh my god. So rip time save. It's okay. There's one more. There's like a -3 minutes. God damn it. That's so shitty. Yeah. That's pretty typical, I guess. For me. Make up a lot of time and then fucking fuck it all up. It's so crazy though. I have not died to that skip. I can't even tell you the last time that I died to a seal skip with fall control. It's just like, it's so hard to do. Like it's one of those skips that I don't even fucking think about it anymore because it just happens. And for whatever reason, I don't even know where my mind went or what happened, but I just didn't quit out in time, or like I just delayed my quit out really late. I don't really know what I was doing. Like I was pushing it. I don't know what I was doing, to be honest. Well, we're good now, so. And we're still gonna be ahead by a good bit, by the way. Because even though that was a lot of time that I lost, like I guess it wasn't as much as like fucking Calamite would be. Dark Bead, by the way. Clearly a balance spell. Wow, wow, bam, 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 bam. Here it comes, for King. Arise! Oh my god, please, yo. Okay, well, we're still in the green, boys. Time for the fucking run killer right here. Yeah, Dark Souls is easy, FYI. Just kidding. No, I haven't, by the way. I should, though. I always forget. Damn it, why does that always happen? But yeah, no, I hate that shit. Those are like bugs that just drive me fucking nuts with this game. But I absolutely should test that out. Yeah, he gets mad if I try to drink Estus too fast. After casting the spell, I don't really understand why that happens, but... When you see that. I was using the eyesore fix for a while. I'm gonna use Peach Body here. I was using the eyesore fix for a while, which just basically changes the texture, but fucking DS fix can cause weird issues with like live split and stuff. Hey man, thank you for the follow, dude. Appreciate that. Oh my god, that was so fucking scary. That skeleton was rolling straight at my face. Yeah, it's in a little bit. I can't believe that I missed that. See, the problem is that I haven't done Mailjaker in so long. Like, I haven't done the real Mailjaker route, and so... I don't... Like, I used to do that fucking... I had to do that jump all the time, and now I haven't done it in forever. Feels bad, man. There goes the 40 seconds. God, this run could be, like, it's got such a combination of, like, really good and really shitty fucking things in it. If I fell there, it was gonna be... I was gonna start raging, I think. I was gonna go full fucking tilt mode. So many good things and so many shit things. Priscilla's coming up. Yeah. So there's only a couple things that can happen here that are really bad. One is the stored roll into the fight. One is me not jumping in time. That was fine. By the way. Sometimes when he flies up like that, it can be kind of hard, but you gotta target him. It's like one of the only times you actually target with Dark Bead. So yeah, lost like 30 seconds there, but... Yeah, I don't know. You can still fall short, by the way. Yeah, I mean, that's the way kind of all my runs are. Like, in Beta Chaos, the Beta Chaos in this one, I can save 3 minutes because I died in the Beta Chaos to the fucking... to the stupid, to the Firestorm or whatever. While I was about to kill her. Yeah, absolutely. One day I'm gonna walk in for this fight and I'm not gonna get the weird, awkward RNG that I don't know what to do. I've just fucking never fought Gaming Dragon when he fucking does this. Oh, I forgot I had to sit there. Rip some more time. But yeah, absolutely we use Toki bombs for that. Like, otherwise it's just so much it's so much slower. You guys, if you haven't seen the Fire Sage elevator clip, skip either, then you're gonna fucking love it. It's one of the coolest, in my opinion, it's one of the coolest fucking skips in the whole game. All right, Anus. Thanks, man. This is gonna be my last run. I'm pretty much to the point where I'm just about to just finish it no matter what. I only have like what, like 5 bosses or something left. All right, here we go. This is the swag skip of the century right here. Just a bunch of quit outs. So just to kind of give you a slight explanation of this, basically the elevator is part of the Fire Sage area below the Demon Ruins. And where I'm actually standing right now is actually part of Quelaag's domain. So the elevator loads in a little bit behind and lets you basically skip right through it. And then you plunge attack. And by the way, now Fire Sage's AI is completely disabled because you didn't walk through the fog gate. So free kill. Pretty cool shit, huh? Yeah, I think they were saying the only system that it didn't work on was like PS3 for some reason. I don't really know why. I'm gonna die. I have no idea what the fuck just happened right there, but that's retarded. I would have to die to Centipede like 6 more times for it to be fucking... I don't know. That was ridiculous. That was absolutely all on me. There was nothing the fucking game did. I don't know why though. I'm getting some insanely bad frame lag. And I have no... It doesn't make much sense at all why I would be getting lag like this. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's all good. I would have to die to fucking Centipede like 6 times for... Whoops. To lose time here. Because I'm telling you right now, what happened is I killed Centipede, I ran all the way to Bed of Chaos, then I died at Bed of Chaos, and it took me all the way back to Centipede, where I had to run all the way back to Bed of Chaos, and then do that meme-ass roll, and then somehow survive after that. So, this is gonna be a big save, regardless of the death of Centipede. Although, you know, I would of course preferred not to die to Centipede, but it happened. This part always scares the fuck out of me too, man. I don't know why, but it gets my fucking jimmies all in a wad. I'm gonna take a few safety precautions here. Just because I hate losing runs to shit that happens in here. It's just so fucking annoying when it does. So I'm gonna do a hidden body and then I'm gonna kill this fucking pyro. What's up, man? How are you? Thanks, man. Oh no! God. Bad muscle memory. Yeah, all those fall control. Yeah, the world record's 109. I'm 11 minutes behind it. What? Dude, this is bad news. I'm dead. Although it's really fucking weird because I haven't actually ever had that happen. That was I fucked up to quit out there. Well, I wasted about 45 seconds there. Jesus Christ, man. This is so fucking stupid. I'm messing up so many stupid easy things and like fucking destroying things that normally are actually somewhat difficult. Yeah. Yeah, very much so. Only 3 bosses left. And they're gonna be really fast. I don't think I'm gonna PB though. Like, I might get my best time ever in this run. But I don't know if I'm gonna PB. I gotta beat a 128 to PB. Oh, why is this happening? Why is this happening? Just to make sure it's dead. No moan glitch, please. No moan glitch, please. You can get soft locked here, I think. Although it hadn't happened to me in a while. Oh shit, that's not good. Yeah, so the way that the dragon butts work is that was just an environmental add-on. They basically just added on. They basically got lazy and needed to put something in the way so that you couldn't get by. Like it was supposed to be part of the, I guess, the level design. But for whatever reason, they used, instead of like an environmental, like non-moving block, they used a fucking entity. They just used a dragon butt entity, and in any entity in the game that you jump attack, it will go back into its default position. So like it's just stupid like that. Who knows why that's the case, but that's why it stands up. It goes back into the I have no idea if this is going to be a PB or not. It's going to be really, really fucking close. As long as I don't get memed in the kiln, that can happen. That's a thing, by the way. My favorite thing about this is that it's a one shot on Gwen. Alright, that guy can be a fucking nuisance, so that's good. This guy can also be a fucking dick. He can do this ridiculous ass. That wasn't the attack. He can do this like sideways attack that confuses me every fucking time I see it, and I normally die to it. It's one of the more rare attacks. Yeah, well, you'll get to hear it at the credits. God, this run though, man, like. Part of me didn't want a PB in this run because, like, shit, like, my Calamite split will just be unbeatable. But like so many early sellout splits. Just don't die to Gwen. That's... Bye. Wow. It's PB, man. Holy shit. By almost a minute. Like 50-second PB, man. With all those fucking... With all those problems, man. That's the